Hello everyone, and welcome to my solo RPG channel. Today we are playing Morrowind. I have been a little bit sick, which is why I haven't posted as much lately, released as much lately. But I did have a bit of a chance to try and, well, at least start getting through the mess I'd left in Caius Corsadi's house. So if I choose the right time to do that, I guess. If I, I have started migrating stuff across to Frostgrave, which may or may not have been a mistake. I know there are mods you can get to improve Frostgrave at least. I haven't looked at the compounds for the Telvanni or House Redoran, but I've very quickly discovered that I don't have very much space to put things. I kind of thought I'd have some shelves in the study downstairs to put books and stuff, which you do not. You just get a single desk. It's quite sad, really. I'm wondering if I had played with a mod in the past, which is why I was thinking that. So I've just sort of stacked up all the books in here, put most of the clothes in the cupboard, in the closet there, and sort of done the best I can with the room. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I probably have to move everything out again if I want to install a mod and keep the stuff. Though, you know, really, do I need to keep a lot of this stuff? What I do have, though, because I've gone and moved all my books around, if I jump in my inventory, I've held on to a few things. Karanak's journal, the Hanging Gardens, because the Hanging Gardens is in both Dwemer and Aldmeris. I believe that Aldmeris is the language that you're supposed to speak, but the Dwemer language, which is interesting, because I've also picked up books that look like this, and like this. What was the other one? I swear there was another one. It's not that one. But those are books that I found in Dwemer Ruins and thought they were pretty cool. I hope I haven't accidentally gotten rid of all of them, or, you know, otherwise left them around here. But I should be able to use these, and I'm wondering if, I'm kind of hoping if I go to see Edwina, just with them on me, I'll be able to talk to her about them and solve the mystery of the Dwarves. And then probably get on with the last few Mages Guild quests. Oh, that's right, I needed to... Did I finish all the Mages Guild quests and I just need to increase my rank or something like that? So maybe I have to go looking for a trainer. I'm just seeing here that I put these Dwemer Centurion plans. I just left them here. I wonder if I can give them to Edwina. But yeah, so I've, you know, got the some stuff going on in here, which makes the place look kind of lived in. But yeah, you don't have much space. You've got this area, which is like a little dining room that no one can get to. And then this is your study, which I've gone and put some alchemy gear down in, and I've dumped some just dumped the ingredients that I've got sitting around. But yeah, it came with the Blue Book of Riddles and the Guide to Vardenfell. And then you've got this space with a couple of beds in it. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I did actually have a mod. I know that they exist. Oh, I forgot that you could go down there. Let's have a quick look down here. Okay, so I've got this cool space here. Oh, that's right. There's like a dead body down here or something. Which is like, what were you even doing down here? No, you don't even have a name. But, oh well. Oh. That doesn't go up? No, it doesn't. So, in any case, I think what I need to do is cast Recall and head to... How do I get to Aldrin? Balmora, I guess? So, how has everyone else been? I have been a little bit under the weather, unfortunately. Nothing too serious, but it's sort of kept me down a little bit. As you can see, I have started cleaning some of this stuff out, but there's still a lot of crap to go. It was very much, I was installing some stuff, basically watching progress bars, and I went, oh look, let's fire this up and let that happen, clean that up a little bit. Now the other thing I need to do is raise my mysticisms. She won't let me. She won't do it.
Welcome.
So I'm gonna need to find some trainers. Oh no, I did want to. This is where I wanted to be. Travel to Aldrin.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please
Why are
share
you?
your thoughts.
Wait. Is that a copy of The Secrets of Dwemer and Immaculi? Let me see it at once. Yes, this is what I've been looking for. I suppose you wouldn't be willing to part with it. Let me just make a few notes then. There. Now I have most of what I need to make my own centurions. You've made me, that is, us, famous. Wait until I tell Akato. If I've talked to her about Divine Metaphysics, which is another one of the books that I've got here, I cannot make any sense of this. Even when I try using this Hanging Gardens you found as a translation key, the words simply do not make any sense. I'm certain that the author did not know any magic himself. Yes, these are probably just ramblings of some dwarven lunatic. I have a feeling that it's Divine Metaphysics. Yeah, I bet it's Karanak or whatever. Hanging Gardens. Now this is an interesting book, Mox. It appears to be written both in Dwemer and Aldmeris. If you could find a scholar of the Dwemer who knew Aldmeris, so the Altma are probably the ones that speak this. You might be able to translate portions of the Dwemer text. This book is priceless in the right hands. Awesome. So then... alright, I guess I go back to Balmora. She just told me to go... She just suggested that I could go speak to someone. The only other person I know of is the guy in the Fighters Guild in Balmorra.
Share your thoughts, friend.
Because remember, in the main quest, Caius gets you to go talk to him. He sends you off on that fetch quest. And I think it's this guy.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure. Really.
What do you know about stuff? The disappearance of the dwarves predates... Yes, he's got all this stuff about the Dwemer here. Dumber oral accounts record that the Dwemer were utterly destroyed by the gods of profane practices and impiety. Dwarven ruins are scattered across Tamriel, and weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found, but the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of the dwarves remains one of Tamriel's greatest mysteries. Show him Hanging Gardens. Did you tell Senilius Caduceus of this? This may be the translation key we have been searching for. Who is this guy? I don't even know who that is. If you find any other Dwemer books, maybe perhaps I could try and translate them with this key. I don't even know who that is. Divine Metaphysics. With the Hanging Gardens book as a key, I can make some of what Divine Metaphysics is saying. It seems to suggest that new gods may be created through some kind of sorcery. I do not... Yeah, this is talking about... perhaps you should speak with someone who is both a wizard and a scholar. Yeah, this is 100% talking about creating the god with the heart of Lorcan. Yeah, the Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known, and short inscriptions can be deciphered, usually from context clues. Fortunately, many Dwemer documents were written in Almeris, which is very close to modern Elven languages. There's nothing else to really look at there. So who's this guy? Senilius Caduceus. Who is this guy? An Imperial Mage and Warlock in the Mages Guild. He is in over his head exploring new... Oh! He's the guy in Nuchenleft. I go talk to him. Where is Nuchenleft? Hang on. Was it Nuchenleft or was it Nuchenlefting? It was this guy, this one here. I could go from Uverith's grave, but the other thing is Telfir is just here. Let's go talk to this guy, and then we'll go to Telfir, because Telfir has the last of the living dwarves. Which, let's just, hang on. Jump in and say hi. Is my, yeah, that's working. Cool. Okay, so I'm at Uverith's grave. I can go to Telfir, or let's head Nuchenlefting. Go levitate. Oh, there it is. Nuchen Lefting. Maybe this guy, if he's still here... Well, I assume they don't usually move around too much. I picked up some friends. I've picked up a friend. Is that it? Yep. Only one friend. How sad. This guy.
You seem like very good company.
So I can show him Hanging Gardens. This book is written in both Dwemer and Aldmeris. If you can find a scholar who can read Aldmeris, this might well be the translation key we've been looking for. A very exciting discovery. I only wish Anis Vendu could share it with us. Oh, he's the guy that died.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Alright, I'll just head to Telfir, I guess. Because at Telfir, we should find the last of the Dwarves. And maybe he'll have something to say? Actually, from memory, I feel like he did have something to say. Now that we've gotten past that bit where just getting them to talk to me. I believe I'm being followed. Probably shouldn't be doing that. So, how has everyone been? I've not really got a couple of people watching apparently. How's it going? I've not been 100%, which means I've not done half the things I wanted. I haven't played any Ironsworn, though I do still have the Age of Fantasy skirmish games going. Got a couple more of... Oh, that's just a trapped door. I should really spend some time and go through here and see what's in there. There might be some cool things. Here we go. The last of the Dwarves. So it's you again. What brings you to visit Yagran Bagran, Master Crafter and last living dwarf? This is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels thousands of years ago, I never encountered another. And since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fear, but he says he has never heard of a credible rumor of another Dwemer on Tamriel or in any outer realm. Hanging Gardens. Yes, this book is written in both Aldmeris and in Dwemer. But many books were written in both languages in the days of Resdain, when Dwemer and Dwemer ruled together peacefully. I'd offer to translate, but this is really just a boring travel guide. If you find any other books in Dwemer, I could translate them for you. Now, this book is an explanation of some of Karganak's theories. I could spend hours explaining them to you, but Karanak is dead, and I believe his theories must die with him. And it is there. Lord Karanak, the foremost arcane philosopher and mage crafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, And some logicians argued that side effects were unpredictable. That side effects were unpredictable, and errors might be catastrophic. I think Karanak might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life with unforeseen consequences, such as the wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Yeah, so that again gives me his theories, which he's given me in the past. I wonder if that's enough to satisfy. Go to Balmora, I guess. I need to get to Vivek, really. So probably the thing to do is to teleport over to Vivek from the Mages Guild. No. Spells. No, that's nothing interesting. Let's go over to Vivek.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Have a chat with you. Why hasn't that worked? Hanging Gardens, Karanak's Tools, The Secrets of Divine Metaphysics. Have I done something?
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
I mean, he was able to... Let's go speak to, Edwina again. See, she won't speak to me about the disappearance of the dwarves. Yes, I've shown you the book. Hanging Gardens. Yeah. Divine Metaphysics, and she doesn't make any sense of it.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What should we talk about? Well, hello there.
Going back to Balmora. Is there anything actually in the quest? Current events. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, no, it's all out old news now. Hanging Gardens. Divine Metaphysics.
Well met.
There's no point in going back to Nuchenlefting. Where am I going? Telfir is over there. I swear that the dwarf was the one to talk to. I mean, I don't understand why he wouldn't be the one to talk to. I mean, he actually speaks the language. He has theories. Am I just not hitting a... I'm not triggering something? The only thing I can work out as to why it wouldn't trigger... Unless I am missing a book. At which point that is very annoying. I can speak to the guy who owns Telfear, I guess. He's been around a while. Yeah, Last Living Dwarf, Hanging Gardens, Divine Metaphysics, Theories. I don't have anything else to talk to you about. Talk to you about everything, apparently. Yeah. You don't have anything interesting to say. You don't have anything interesting to say. You don't have anything interesting to say. Oh, there's the way up.
May I help you, Outlander?
There he is. There's the man. You don't have anything to say either.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Alright, I'm annoyed. I'm looking it up. I don't care. What have I done? See, I'm concerned it's bugged. Because there really shouldn't be anything else. So, gathering the books. Hanging Gardens. The Egg of Time. Oh, do I not have the Egg of Time on me? No. Of course, it's going to be just I dropped the wrong bloody book. And who bloody knows where? Oh god, it's not in here, is it? So I've got Divine Metaphysics. Yeah, okay, so it is a book. Breathing water. Looking for the Egg of Time. Oh, I can't sneak because I'm bloody floating. Progress of Truth. Lives of Saint. I'm sure I picked it up. I'm gonna be really mad if I've sold it. I bet I bloody sold it. I bet I have. I think I sold everything to you. I fucking did. Okay, so let's try doing the rounds again. Okay. Travel to Alderaan. What will Edwina say? Egg of Time. This book is puzzling to me. You might want to ask Hasfat and to Bolus in Balmorra. I might indeed. Travel back to Balmorra.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
Oi.
You
This
seem
guy.
like very good company.
Egg of Time. The Egg of Time is certainly very suggestive. I fear I'm not quite able to piece together what is going on. You might want to take these books to another Dwemer scholar. Perhaps one of the older Telvanni. I wonder who that's supposed to be. Wonder... okay. He is, so the Telvanni that they mention is the guy in Nessus.
Well, I find...
So if we want to do it right, which, you know, may as well, travel to Alderaan.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company.
Travel to Nessus. What's going on? We getting there? There's a fight somewhere. And I think it was this Velothi Tower. Keep going around. Oh yeah, I had to bring a bunch of Dwemer books. Oh, of course. Hanging Gardens. So you have found a book. Let me see. Yes, this is written in both Dwemer and Aldmeris. I would keep this book somewhere safe. Perhaps you will find other books in the Dwemer language and could use this book to translate them. If you find anything of interest, bring both of those books to me. And so now if I talk to him about divine metaphysics, yes, I can now translate these books. The first one is Beth and someone's refutation of a popular theory from Nerevar's time. A few tons of Dwemer believed that using the power of Lorcan's heart was an unjustifiable risk. The Egg of Time contains Bethan's arguments against this idea, many of which are quite compelling. The next book, Divine Metaphysics, is an explanation of how the Dwemer tried to make a new god using Karanak's tools and the sacred tones on Lorcan's heart. This is this guy's refutation of popular theory from Nerevar's time. Hang on. Cool. Oh yes, then if I click Divine Meta... Oh, I see. So it gives you both of the things if you click on either one, and then you get... It has several interesting theories about how to bend the earth bones, but I'm not entirely sure I understand it myself. Perhaps another century of study, after another century of study, I could have a better answer for you.
This one honors us. Please, speak.
Nah, I'm good, man. Oh, hang on. Now let's just recall back to... And now let's go speak to the dwarf. Not that way. There it is, Telfir. Hello. Wabrix, hello. Wabrix? Is that how you say that? I'm not entirely certain. How's it going? Sure, if you want to come by and watch streams, then that's great. You're always welcome to stop by. We're currently playing Morrowind, which I'm guessing you guessed from the title of the video and seeing what we're seeing. We're currently looking into the mystery of the dwarves. I think I've solved it. I've been running around with the wrong books, or missing a book, even though I had it. Very silly. Where are we going? Where's the entrance? And then down here is the last of the dwarves. So go have a chat to him about it, and we'll work it out. Right, so now that we're back here with the Egg of Time, I can ask him about it. By refreshing my memories with divine metaphysics, I believe I can explain. The Dwemer were not unified in their thinking. Karanak and his tonal architects, among them this guy, believed they could improve the Dwemer race. Others argued that the attempt would be too great a risk. The war with Nerevar and the Dhamma may have led Karanak to carry out his experiments prematurely. Although this book argues that nothing disastrous could result, the disappearance of my race argues otherwise. And now... that's not... So now if I do that, head to somewhere I can get to Vivek from... This should be it.
You seem like very good company.
Disappearance of the Dwarves. Oh, let me see those books, wizard. Oh yes, of course. This Egg of Time is quite obvious in its descriptions of the things that happened. Yes, of course. It is all quite clear to me. I would prefer that you wrote a report that simplified your findings, but I trust you have indeed solved the mystery. And I'm not going to ask him about duties or House Telvanni because I have a feeling he's going to ask me to kill everyone. It's not really something I'm interested in doing, and I do believe it would be stuck in my bloody quest book list thing. Right, so I've got these two quests. I'm not a necromancer, and the Staff of Magnus. I am not going to be able to complete this. I'm not a necromancer right now. I do need to do a bunch of training. But the Staff of Magnus, however, is in Assu, a sorcerer's cave on the slopes of Mount Kand, northwest of Morlag Mar. Morlag Mar, if I remember, is this... No? Alright, which one was Morlag Mar? That one was Morlag Mar, so it's in here somewhere. I think I can get there from Vivek. Right, where is the Siltstrider? Over there. Alright. Can you... Yes. And so now that
Where would you like to go?
I don't think I've visited Morlag Mar yet. St. Veloth's Hospital? Hostel. Morlag Mar Temple. Wasteworks. Yeah, I haven't... that's interesting. Hull Canton. Okay, so... We're looking at north, I think. I said... Northwest. I guess let's just head up this direction and see what happens. It's looking a little bit grey. Let's levitate. I suppose the grey is better than the bloody red winds that we were getting before. So how's your how's your day going, Wabrix? I really need to not just look at the viewer count all the time. I'm just assume that you're gone because my viewer numbers have decreased. Have you been having a good day? Or week? Where? Is there anything I can see? Not in this haze. Not really. It's nothing showing up on the map. I'm going here more west now, so let's head a bit northerly. There's like a Dwemer ruin there, but I have a feeling it's more of a cave with a name like Assu. Have a feeling actually that I'm going to discover that I have been to this Dwemer ruin before. Why does that look like? Oh, it's bloody. Yeah, that's over a grave. Nuchen Lefton. So I think this is probably Mount Canad. Whatever it was. So it's just sort of around here somewhere. Well, the sun's going down. Everything's getting quite dark. How does this work? Night Eye. That's Mount... Oh, yeah. It's directly telling me... Was it the northwestern slopes, or was it northwest of... Northwest, on the slopes of Mount Cand. So anywhere on the slopes of Mount Cand. Well, it's not this one here, is it? Nope. It was the Helen ancestral tomb. What is that? That's the Silt Strider. Just gather all of the cliff races. Need some more levitate. What's that? That's a scamp. Aha! This might be it. It's just called Cavern. I guess we'll give it a go. Did I only pick up 3 cliff races? It's a little bit disappointing, but that's alright. Maybe I should cast Night Eye more. Random Atronachs. Hmm. Dun, dun. No. Okay. Mount Cand Shrine. Here Vivek won a contest of wits with the 3 Daedra. After enraging them with his answers, he used their bones to build houses for his people. I guess that's interesting. But I'm obviously in the wrong place. I do love that this game actually has places like this. All right, I guess I'm in the wrong place, and I need to come out here. Yeah, go back through the cave and see what else is around. You know what I could have done? I could have slept or waited. Aha! Here it is, Assu. Which you probably can't really see there, but in here we can see perfectly fine. Pick some mushrooms. Get rid of these guys. And calm. Humanoid. So who are you? Fistel. I don't know you. What do you want? I'm Fistel, sorcerer. The blight is gone, completely. She doesn't have anything particularly interesting to say.
I hope you won't take too much of my time.
No, no. I mean, it probably doesn't matter if I kill her or not.
Hello, Outlander. I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Corpse preparation. I mean, I guess it's fine. Alright. Yeah, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's fine. Just, you know, calm down. Unless she's the one with the staff. so what's down here? If I go for a bit of a swim... Not a hell of a lot. Alright, let's give Levitate a go. Let's have a look. Hello. Calm down.
You will die.
Okay.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Now you die.
I'm listening.
Who are you?
Go ahead.
Dravelli Halloran, sorcerer. Don't. I just, you know, take your stuff, I guess. Oh, I can try stealing. I can practice, stealing on her.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm flying. That's not helpful. Alright. How long until levitate's up?
I have you. You will suffer greatly.
I'm listening.
The you
ahead.
will suffer greatly thing is actually quite amusing. Oh, there's more stuff over there.
Die. You will
Just
suffer
suffer.
greatly.
So I think she's run out of magicka now. Oh, don't do that. Now you've gone and... Oh, she's got the staff. I'm going to take it. I think I successfully stole it from her. Oh, no, I don't think I did. I guess I just have to kill her, then. Come on. Come back up here. Let's get some... Get up, back up here where it's dry. Where'd you go? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Up here. Oh, she's really hurt my strength, apparently. Where'd she go? Alright, I'll kill you in the water. Yes, I will take all of your things. Levitate. Open. That was fun. Come on. Oh, urns. Without getting trapped.
It's over for you!
No, it's over for you. I do like your... I like the blue robe. I don't like the yellow robe. Alright, now... restore... It was like physical abilities or something. Restore physical stats. cast this a few times. Get my strength back to where it was, and what was the mental one? Because I've used stats and attributes to be different. There we go. But that is good. I don't really need to be here anymore. I can just recall out. Let's go visit our friend Habassi, was it? Why am I so slow?
Welcome.
Because I'm sneaking.
It is really no
Good
trouble.
friend, this is an honor.
Ajira knows you have found the Staff of Magnus. Now Ajira might tell you her other secret. Ooh. Ajira will tell friend Mox another secret. Ajira knows about the Warlock's Ring. Ajira knows that Vindame Durethlin has the Warlock's Ring. Ajira tells you this because Ajira does not like Vindame Drethin. She is in Ashbedown, a cave on a small island east of the ruins of Balfell. Yeah, I don't even have the foggiest idea where that is. East of the ruins of Balfell. I don't know that I've even found them. Yeah, I haven't found them yet. So Dagonfell is here. I'm not sure where to even look. Here we go. Bal Isra is here. So it could be anywhere through here. I'm just going to put I have a fancy standing desk. I'm just going to put it down, and I will be turn my microphone off while I'm doing that. You know, it really helps if I remember to turn my thing back on. How's it going, Inkyard? Yeah, the Morrowind games I am playing live. None of the other things currently, though I'll probably go back to doing Ironsworn live. I was doing the Alchemist Journal live when I was doing it. Interestingly, with the Alchemist Journal, I was thinking about changing it up. I stopped playing because I'm done with D&D. I'm gonna change it to True 20 to change how it worked a little bit. And I'm now thinking about looking at a different system entirely because I've read a little bit about Ars Magica. I'm going, oh, this actually has systems for some of the things that I'm wanting to do. So maybe that's a good idea. Morning Kentenchi. It is, actually, what time is it? Give me another 5 minutes and it'll be morning. Which means I should probably consider calling it. But that's not what we're doing right now. So I can't find this place. So that's fine. I'm just thinking about whereabouts I can get some training. So the next step, if I want to continue on with the Mages Guild, is I need to get 1 skill to 80, which is going to be Mysticism, because I think that is, if I can find it, my highest skill is 75. So I want to get that up maybe to 90 so that I can finish the Mages Guild. And I was also thinking, I've been finding that I need to increase some of my Thieves Guild skills by quite a bit, to be honest. And I'm thinking about Sneak in particular, because there's a few things, like this one, I'm not a necromancer, that I think I need Sneak to do.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
There are these 2 locked chests that I really want to get into to find out that she is a necromancer. So I'm just thinking about how best to go about getting them. So I'm going to, while I'm here in Balmora, I'm going to go and have a chat in the Thieves Guild to see if someone in here can teach me train me with some Sneak. You can't.
Welcome, friend. This is
I also have something I want to steal off her. Training, Sneak. This guy apparently can. But yeah, how's it going, Inkyard? How's it going, Kentenshi? Have you had good weekends? I suppose today was actually Monday, hey? No more Sneak. Okay, she won't.
Sugar is yours, friend.
She can't help me. No more Sneak.
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
You can't train my mysticism.
Hello there. How are you?
You can't train any of my things.
Seek my services.
Our sugar is yours. This is
Yeah, let's head to Sadrith Mora.
Yes. How do you do?
Because I'm just trying to remember. 9 a.m. Back to the grindstone at work, eh?
Welcome, friend. We extend you our warm regards.
So yeah, okay. So I'm over in Australia, so I'm plus
Share your
plus
thoughts,
10.
friend.
I think
I
we
enjoy
just
the
had daylight
company.
savings time just end. So plus 10 UTC. I used to play online role-playing games with some guys in America, and I think that was the sort of time difference we had, 9 a.m. Sadrith Mora. This seems like the most likely place to get
Welcome,
some
friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk about?
more
I find you most interesting
training,
right now.
or training, not travel.
Welcome.
A lot of people with barter here. Training. Speechcraft and enchant. Yeah.
Greetings, honored friend.
Alteration, destruction,
Greetings,
illusion.
Outlander. What may
I
I do?
very
Pleasure to meet
specifically want
We are blessed.
mysticism. There was a trainer. Can't remember what she did, but in I think it's this building. Yeah, because this is where the boat is. There's this guy who, you. Hospitality papers, ass.
We welcome you freely.
Well, what is it, friend?
Nope.
Such fine company.
There was someone in here, I'm pretty sure.
Greetings, most. Such fine company.
Who
One would be wise to
had
listen.
you had training.
Welcome.
Brilliant.
Care to talk?
Pity I can't get my money back from her. Where is she? Yeah, I will be going back to Frostgrave and Age of Fantasy Sigma. I'm doing the Age of Fantasy Sigma games at the moment. Sigma. It's not Sigma. That's the bloody Games Workshop one. Skirmish. Because it's a skirmish game. Yeah, I'm currently doing them once a week. So I've got another one ready to go. Probably Wednesday, Thursday. I think I've got actually a few of them ready to go at this point. Mysticism 85. Let's get it to 90. Will she do it to 90? Should I just get it to 100? The Iron Swarm. Yeah, the one-page rules. Yeah, skirmish. That's right. What the hell am I saying? Sigma. I'd be interested to have a go at that. I just, I don't really feel like buying into huge amounts of plastic. And well, I'm currently painting off a 40k army out of. Ugh. Rant and rave. The Iron, yeah. So the Age of Fantasy skirmish games got one going at a time. Frostgrave, I will go back to when I'm done with that. Frostgrave. So that's sort of. I've got this campaign going at the moment, which is going to be. I think I just put up episode 4. I think I've got another 2. I think there's another 5. So in 5 kind of weeks, or maybe a little bit sooner, depending on how things go, I want to film everything first, and then the Frostgrave games I'll get back into after that, and maybe they'll release concurrently at that point. I just need to finish filming the Age of Fantasy skirmish games, at which point I will start doing Frostgrave. I've got a solo scenario I started writing, so I'll finish that and then play through that as the first call, and then we'll move on. I don't know, to doing more stuff. To be honest, I did move to Age of Fantasy Skirmish just as a whim, and then it sort of took off with my views, where it's 100. Hey. whereas I didn't get huge amounts of interest in Frostgrave initially. So I'm keen to see that people are interested. I will be getting back into that. Do I house rules anything? Yeah, so I'm going to run... I just talked about writing a solo scenario. I'm going to run one, and I read your comments about running some of the others, so I'll have a look at doing that. House rules, I haven't really been house ruling things off the top of my head. Ken Tenshi, yes. Okay, yeah, 15 hours. Yeah. Okay, due to daylight savings right now. There you go. Oh, there are 4 time zones in the US. I knew there were 3. I didn't know there were 4. That's interesting. Pick my brain for scenario design. Maybe it'd be worth doing a stream and actually talking about it. I mean, I think that the trick is, or at least the first port of call. Let me actually recall back to Balmora or someone. I'll just go here. The first port of call is just looking at the other things that people are doing. So there are a number of different things. I know that there are a number of different solo scenarios for Frostgrave. And so reading through them and seeing what it is that they are doing in those scenarios. And the guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy who wrote Frostgrave has written a couple of articles, or maybe it was he did some interviews where he talked about designing over time, games over time, including solo scenarios. And one of the key things he discovered as he was working was that you need to have some reason for the player to move forward in the game. So the thing that I need to do with my scenarios at the moment, they're sort of almost done, but there's not an impetus to continue past, oh, okay, I can get the rewards, but at that point, hey, if I, move a tiny amount every turn as one group and pick off the enemies, well, that's the easiest and safest way to do it. So I've got 3 scenarios, if I remember correctly, leading on one from the other. And I've got some ideas for the first 2 scenarios, but the third, they all sort of hinge on the fact that it's one scenario after the other. And so I need to work out why you need to finish the third scenario quickly. So at the moment, with the first scenario, it's like here, you've got this time limit to get to the second scenario, to pass that go point. If you miss that, then that will impact you in the next scenario, or and make the current scenario more dangerous. Start spawning more enemies. Then the second scenario, enemies are spawning constantly. The issue is the last scenario, it's just like, oh, I've got enemies spawning continuously, which makes it more dangerous as it goes on. But at that point, I may as well just turn around and leave. So there's something I need to work out there. There are 4 in the lower 48 states: Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. I knew about Eastern, Central, and Pacific. I didn't know about a time zone called Mountain Time Zone. Mountain Time Zone? Mountain Standard Time Zone? I don't know. And both Alaska and Hawaii having their own makes a lot of sense. Hawaii in particular, it's off in the middle of the Pacific there, and Alaska's pretty separate. Yeah, both makes a lot of sense. I was going to So yeah, I will get back into Frostgrave once I've finished filming the Age of Fantasy skirmish games. I've got a couple more left to do. Thank you for that explanation. I'm currently finished my first working on... okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I think the main thing for me was, as I was going, I want to do something else, was just making the environment, and then I've only made 2 for Age of Fantasy Skirmish. I got bored with the the frozen wasteland, frozen city thing, and then was like, I'm going to do a different thing, and then didn't actually make any things, and I've played almost my entire campaign on 2 separate boards. So I've got a third one coming up for the last one, but that'll be interesting. Yeah. The Wizard's Tower. Is that a book with a number of scenarios in it? Because I might not be familiar with that one. Let's go back to Sadrith Mora, I guess. I'll go to Balmora and waste my money using the guild guide. I don't really want to talk to her. I'm not sure if I've finished all of the quests or not in Sadrith Mora. But I might have, at which point I might be able to talk to the leader here, but she was the one that was going to just get me to murder all the people. What am I doing? Vivek? That's not where I want to be.
And talk, shall we?
Here we go. You. Congratulations, you are now Mox the Master Wizard. As long as he holds the title, only Arch-mage Trebonius in Vivek can grant you the title of Arch-mage. I am honored to have worked with you, Mox, and I have one more task. Take this letter to Arch-mage Trebonius in Vivek. The current guildmaster. It is rumored that he was promoted to his current position to get him out of Cyrodiil. It's a shame that... yeah, I've seen that happen before. Oh, you're playing in your own homebrew setting. I believe the Wizard's Tower is in the Conclave book. It's the set of scenarios that gives you the base upgrades and different base options. So are you playing 2nd edition? Because I thought that stuff was... Maybe there's just more base upgrades and stuff, and I just have to look at it. Because some of that stuff is in 2nd edition at least. If not, then I'm missing out, and I need to go and look at the Conclave book. But yeah, I think that's smart, playing in your own setting. The guy that did it, I can't remember his name. I could probably go looking for a book, but I believe that he went on and did a different game. It was sort of similar to Frostgrave. I'm not thinking about Stargrave. I know that that's a thing as well. But something about an archipelago. And it was the same game but different, in a different setting.
May I help
This
you
is
out,
an
Andy?
honor
Go
for
ahead.
me.
I'm all ears.
Now. Letters. To the esteemed Arch-mage, Trebonius Artorius, Guildmaster of Vardenfell. Upon receiving this letter, you will step down from your post and grant the title of Arch-mage to Mox. From this day forward, Mox will handle all guild matters in Vardenfell. You may keep the title of Arch-mage, but you will retire from active participation in the affairs of the guild. In the Emperor's name, Okato. That's funny.
You're in good company.
Well, hello.
Okay,
there.
I do actually
How
want
delightful.
to speak
Welcome.
to everyone else now. Balmora.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Joseph A. McCulloch. Frostgrave Ghost Archipelago. Oh, so it's actually... It actually is Frostgrave. I thought it was actually a different game.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Yeah, okay, so she has nothing else to say to me. I have a feeling Edwina won't either.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
It's a shame the Mages Guild isn't led by someone with your devotion to scholarship. Perhaps if you speak with Trebonius, you can make him listen to reason. Oh, so she'll do it as well. So it's only the one in Balmora that I didn't like. Oh, maybe because you can actually tell Trebonius that she's the spy?
Let's set aside our rivalries and talk, shall we?
Also, Rangers of the Shallow Deep by him as well. Yeah, it was definitely the Ghost Archipelago one. It's technically the same game. New sets fixing some new mechanics. So if wizards aren't your thing, or you like the high seas and pirates... Ah, okay. So you can... It's not just based around everyone's a wizard. I did see the captain rules for Frostgrave. Frostgrave is, yeah, skirmish game, kind of like the one-page rules game that I'm playing, except that instead of lots of D6s, everything's settled with a D20 roll-off. So if you and I are facing each other, I... roll to shoot you with a crossbow with one of my guys. We both roll off 2 D20s, and whoever gets higher wins. Of course, adding, the stats of the unit that you're using. Which makes it interesting because it means that you can pretty much always... deal with something, because it's usually just based on that D20 roll, and most of the time, until you get really far along in a campaign, you don't really have units that are hugely overpowered, and the game is built around having a campaign and playing with a warband consistently, as opposed to like Age of Fantasy Skirmish, where you just play skirmish games unless you choose to play the campaign. It's very much built to be in a campaign where everything you play once, then you play it again, and then you play it again, and your wizard gets more and more powerful. The idea was that you have a wizard. They are the hero in your warband, the leader of your warband. You can have an apprentice. And then you have a bunch of hirelings that you can just bring along with you. And so the wizard gets more powerful every game, spending experience. You get experience, and then every 100 XP, which you gain a lot faster than in Age of Fantasy Skirmish. Like, you generally get 200 to 300 XP in a session. You level up, and each level you get to increase stats or get new spells or something like that. So you actually get... The idea is that your mage grows quite quickly, as long as you continue playing, which makes a pretty interesting narrative. A pretty interesting game to play, as the character... you're playing with grows. And yeah, the focus is very much on you having this main character that is casting these spells, and so the mechanics around that.
Well met.
What? You have a letter for me? Well, hand it over. Interesting. This letter says that I am to make you the Arch-mage and retire. I do not know why Arcato would lose his faith in me, but I will do as he asks. But I will watch over you, monks, and make sure you do not betray the principles of the Mages Guild. Advancement. We now both have the title of Arch-mage. I'm confused. Isn't he supposed to... Ah, cool. So it is more like a warband tabletop RPG system than a skirmish... Yeah. Yeah. It very much means that it encourages you to play the games. It's kind of why I'm doing the campaign at the moment, to see how they're growing. So I'm obviously a little bit ahead because of where it is on my channel. I've filmed a couple more. I just have to edit them together. And it's a lot more... The game's a lot more stagnant. Like, you have slight growth in your pieces, and I mean, all of them can grow, and that's pretty cool. But there's not a huge amount of growth when you do level up. I'm really confused right now. He should have challenged me to a duel, shouldn't he? Like, that's it? I'm done? I'm the Arch-mage of the Mages Guild. So I'm done. That's it. That's all she wrote. I'm very confused. Yeah, I guess that's it. But yeah. Yeah, what's Frostgrave like? Do you know, Inkyard? Because obviously there's no wizards. Is there a psionics thing? Are you revolving around psychers, or is it just warbands that aren't doing any magical things at all, more generic warbands? I admit the main reason I haven't looked into it yet is because I've been playing on Tailspire, and they haven't yet maybe he likes you enough not to see you as a usurper. Yeah, maybe. It's possible that is it. Everyone's got this bar here, which is how much they like you, essentially. And because it's maxed out. But I don't understand how you could finish it and not have it maxed out. Because it's your reputation with them is affected by your reputation with the guild. And as by going through and doing all the guild quests, they just generally... So it's like captains with ships. I need to focus on one thing. Yeah, Morrowind's quests are... Yeah, so they can be affected with things like that, but he should generally like you when you finish anyway, unless there is a specific trigger for him to not like you that is different, because your reputation with a person is based off your reputation with the guild that they belong to. So Frostgrave is sci-fi, like ships with captains. Yeah, Tailspire is pretty good. And they are planning on doing some sci-fi stuff as well. They just haven't released it yet. I need to start looking into... I know there is a mod that allows you to put in custom models. The reason I haven't looked into it yet is because then I'd actually have to have custom models to use. But yeah. That's actually pretty good. So then, I don't want to talk to him about House Telvanni.
You seem like very good company.
What do the others say? You're the new Arch-mage. Try and forget about Trebonius.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
You want to speak with me about advancement? Am I ready for the next rank Arch-mage? I like that. I like that they've picked that up. That's really good. But there's nothing...
We are blessed.
Well,
truly
I
blessed.
find myself in
This is an
pleasant
honor.
company. Please share your thoughts.
There's nothing anyone's going to say to me different about Trebonius. I wonder if it's because I had the letter. I wonder if I talked to Edwina and just went in and talked to him about it. About him stepping down, he would have attacked me then. Let's try Cedric and Mora.
This is an
Welcome.
honor for
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble.
What do you mean hits harder? Like emotionally? Is there like thematic things?
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
Or is it like the game is rougher to play?
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
What happens if I steal from the guild now? Can I get kicked out?
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Apparently I can break into that. What happens if I get kicked out? I suppose Trebonius is still there. Well, I feel a bit bad now, but it's kind of time for me to call it. It's now Tuesday for me, so I should really go to bed because I have to get into work tomorrow. So yeah, I feel bad though because we're having a good chat about different game systems. In any case, yeah, thanks very much for joining me. Really enjoyed the little chat as well as playing the game. I will be, getting into Frostgrave again in a few weeks, but I will get there. Otherwise, the Age of Fantasy skirmish games will be coming out sort of once a week. A few more of those left, and yeah. Like tougher monsters and the like. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks very much for chatting. It's been great. And yeah, see you next time. Have a good one.